Hey everybody, welcome back. It is my promised time to share my big news with you, and then there's more. What a week, what a week, what a week. So anyway, ever since I first decided I wanted to go full-time reselling, I knew that eventually I would probably run out of room in my basement, and I started looking at office space, warehouse space, any type of space to lease or rent out to use for my business. And I wasn't planning on acting on anything too quick because A, it was all super duper duper expensive, and B, I have enough expenses to write off on my taxes this year, so I kind of thought I'd hold off on those big expenses for next year. But then as soon as Amazon FBA changed all of their inventory storage fees and structures, and I started having tons and tons and tons of merchandise shipped back to my home, for which I have no room, I decided to kind of push my plan forward a little faster. So I went ahead and found myself a space. Unfortunately, it was still way too expensive to rent or lease any office or warehouse space anywhere in my area, despite all of the many empty buildings. So I bought another house. This house is going to be nothing but office, warehouse, storage, shipping, everything I need for eBay. It is quite a fixer-upper. It was a foreclosure. Mostly all of its needs are all cosmetic, but for my purposes, it is perfect, and I got it super duper 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 cheap. So this room is going to be my hard goods, toys, and book room. This room is going to be my office space and photo studio. There's my wonderful husband getting the furnace dusted and cleaned off and ready to put to use. This room is going to be my shipping center. It has no flooring, and the bottom part of the wall is missing. We're speculating that there was some washer flooding or something. The washer goes in that room. Extra storage space in here. A little dark. There we go. So this will just be a storage closet for non-seasonal items or anything that I want to hold and list for holidays or at a later date. My shipping center will all be in here with my boxes and supplies all lined up and scale and everything set up and easily accessible. Nice big space for that. There's my cute little helper. She's loving the new place to run around. And then
we're gonna go this way.
In here is the kitchen, which I won't really be needing, except I have always avoided glassware a lot because I have no good place to store it. It gets crammed into a shelf and not easy to keep from breaking. So my new kitchen will be set up as my breakable and glassware kitchen utensil storage. Anything kitchen related or breakable will go in here, plus just extra storage space. I'm going to have a lot of room to grow in this house. So back in here, this is just the usable bathroom. There's a half bath where the laundry room was off of the shipping room, but I won't be using any of that. So once I de-winterize it, this will be my main bathroom. And then there is the backyard. Just a small little backyard with a ginormous garage. The problem with the garage, it's super huge and it will eventually get use, but it is also very hard to keep the elements and critters out. So we'll have to find a way to kind of seal it in a little better. But this is the master bedroom, which will be used as my clothing room. So all clothing, shoes, and purses will get hung in here. This was definitely the nicest room in the house, other than some cobwebs and dirt around the floor. It's actually very, very nice and seems like the one room where they may have put some effort into it at some point in time. So it will be filled with boxes, or filled with clothing racks and shoe racks soon. The little one, discovering the cabinets. Lots to discover in this house. Nice big kitchen. It's an eat-in kitchen, so I guess if I were to put a table in there, it'd be a lot smaller, but nice big kitchen. Love the little helper. She had a lot of fun playing in there. Another quick glimpse around the room. Big front yard, snow covered at the moment. Side lot is not mine, but huge front yard. Small backyard, huge garage. 3 bedrooms, 1 for shipping, 1 for hard goods, 1 for clothing. And a pretty decent sized living room that will be office space and photo space. So I am super duper excited. So I was supposed to close on the house today, November 21st, but they were able to push it up until last Friday for me because they obviously didn't want to work on the day before Thanksgiving, and I don't really blame them. I was super excited. So Friday we went over there, did a little bit of cleaning, just checking it out. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I went over there, took a few loads of stuff, emptying out my basement hoard slowly and slowly and slowly. Then I went and picked up my college kid for her Thanksgiving break. And Sunday, took a few more loads over, slowly, slowly, slowly. I think I got through 3. And then Monday morning, after I got the first one off to school, I started loading up the van for, I think it was supposed to be my 7th total trip of carrying stuff over there. Obviously, a whole lot left to go. Toys and shoes and clothes and purses. I got 1/2 of my basement done, but this is all the other half still waiting to be moved over there. And anyway, Monday morning, as I was carrying my one of my boxes to the van, I fell. And before I hit the ground, I knew I was not going to be standing back up. My middle child was off to school. My husband and bittiest one were asleep. I screamed for a bit in the driveway before I crawled into the house and hollered for my husband to wake up. Took an ambulance to the hospital, got x-rayed, and had to go back then yesterday for 4 screws and a metal plate to be put in my ankle. And that's that. So half my inventory is now at the new house. Half my inventory is here. My voice sounds horrible because of the breathing tube they put down my throat while I was in surgery. And I can't walk for the next 6 to 8 weeks. So, there you go. My big news and my big break. Hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching, and check in Sunday. Bye, guys.